Ladies and gentlemen, I welcome you all to the Q3 and 9 months FY25 post-earnings conference call of Chaman Lal Setia Exports Limited. Today on the call from the management team, we have with us Mr. Rajiv Setia, Joint Managing Director, and Mr. Ankit Setia, Executive Director. As a disclaimer, I would like to inform all of you that this call may contain forward-looking statements, which may involve risk and uncertainties. Also, a reminder that this call is being recorded. I would now request the management to detail us about the business and performance highlights for the quarter and 9-month ended December 2024, the plan and vision for the coming years, post which we will open the floor for Q&A. Over to the management team.
Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Rajiv Setia, and I welcome all of you on Q3 earnings call of the company. Company has performed very good in revenue this time, and our quantitative business have also increased for this quarter by around 22%, and 9-month volume increases by 14%. The profitability, if we compare with the corresponding quarter of 23, of course, our profitability is relatively less, but with the preceding quarter, it's higher. As regard business of the company is concerned, we are regularly exporting. Our exports are gradually growing, volume is growing, and it's the different areas, part of the world we are doing well. Over to Ankit. Ankit, little bit you speak and then we'll take.
So last quarter, something interesting has happened. In terms of volumes, we have picked up. As compared to the previous quarter, the volumes are up by 6,000 tons additional. So that is a positive sign. And we've added up, we are adding 3 new plants, 3 in Karnal, 1 in Gandhidham. 2 of the plants are about to get operational as we are talking. They are under trials. So that is something positive that the delivery will get more on time. So this is the positive thing I can say about the last quarter.
Shall we open the floor for Q&A, sir?
Yeah. Go ahead.
All those who wish to ask a question may please use the option of raise hand. In case you're unable to raise hand, you may please put your questions in the chat box. We'll take the first question from Mihir. Mihir, you can go ahead, please.
Thank you for the opportunity, sir. In November 2024, the government removed the ban on non-basmati rice, excluding parboiled rice. Can you update us on the current status of exports restrictions and MEP on basmati and non-basmati rice? And how does this impact on overall competitive dynamics and pricing?
Mr. Mahir, all kind of restrictions are removed, be it parboiled rice export with the duty, the ban of non-basmati rice, and MEP of basmati. All these obstacles, I would call them, are removed. So business is as usual, which used to be in the past. Because of the election, maybe the government wanted to reduce the prices, and it's the panic that took this decision. Otherwise, everything went normal. So now, it's open field, no problem. You can do any business.
And my another question is what is the current status on Mundra expansion? By when can we see it start contributing to revenue?
That plant is also right now in trial run. Plant is complete, machinery is complete, sortex, everything is done. Trials are going on. And in another 15-20 days, or maximum 1 month, we'll go with the commercial production.
Okay. And post the current harvesting seasons, what's your view on overall supplies and pricing of basmati?
The basmati prices were in the current season, they were low by 10 to 15%. If we compare with the last year, preceding year, the prices were very, very attractive. But despite very attractive prices, because you get the best quality in the season only, and we went for the, I mean, quite large buying. And again, the prices came down. They were very low, but suddenly again there was another fall, which hit our profitability also, because the valuation has to be done in the very realistic manner. But now again, prices are going up, you know.
Okay, and can you guide us on your plans to scale up the branded business, and what are we doing to further scale up the export business? Like, which markets do you think will contribute to growth from here on, and what are we doing to scale in new markets?
I will answer, and Ankit will also continue with this subject. Uh, for expansion of the business, we are participating in every big exhibition. The coming up is the Gulf Food, where the customers from all around the world come, new as well as our at least 180, 75 to 100 customers, those who are existing buyers, they come. So the relationship is I mean, more gelling comes with the customers. So the business, this is the way to go ahead for the business. Ankit, you please explain. You guys are marketing guys.
हाँ जी.
Yeah.
So what is happening is, as you can see, we are doing quarterly about 375, 400 crores of quarters. And one thing which is stopping us to increase the business is our packaging speed. So that is why we have added 3 more packing units in Karnal and 1 more packing unit in Gandhidham. And all these packing units are under trial right now. 2 packing units are under trial in Karnal and 1 packing unit is under trial in Gandhidham. So I think once these packing units they come under production, full production, you will see the volumes are going to scale up. Even in the last quarter, there is an increase of 6,000 tons. So we have done certain adjustments. We have added some manufacturing units which were earlier being used to manufacture. We converted it into packing rice. That is why this increase has come. As far as about new markets, like my Chachaji said, we are participating in Gulf Food. Currently, our status is even the orders we have in our hands, even those orders we are not able to export on time. So we are first of all, covering that part. Once that is covered, then let us see what is the next step.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Right, Meet.
Thank you. We'll take the next question from the line of Ishmohit Arora. Ishmohit, you can unmute and go ahead, please.
सर जो हमारा पीक कैपेसिटी मतलब जो पीक सेल्स पोटेंशियल है पोस्ट ऑल दीज पैकेजिंग यूनिट्स गो लाइव, तो वो कितना रहेगा पर क्वार्टर?
I think 500 crore तो जल्दी आ जाएगा.
देखो, the first thing is कि जो ये 400 crores का बैरियर है, ये तोड़ के हम 500 पे तो पहुंचे फटाफट. सबसे पहले तो ये अचीव करें.
तो सर इसमें उम्मीद है कि FY26 के फर्स्ट क्वार्टर से वी कैन बेसिकली स्टार्ट दिस रन रेट.
Moहित जी, I think next quarter में you will see some results.
अच्छा, नेक्स्ट क्वार्टर से. Great.
Yes, next quarter में you will see the tonnage started to go up.
Right. And sir, second question है कि ये जो हमारा ऑपरेटिंग मार्जिन्स है, आई थिंक बिकॉज ऑफ राइस प्राइसेस काफी मतलब नीचे भी आए हैं, तो ऑपरेटिंग मार्जिन्स में लगता है कि नेक्स्ट ईयर में थोड़ा इंप्रूवमेंट हमें देखने को मिलेगा.
मोहित जी, देखिए, कंपनी ने 6,000 टन्स का एक्स्ट्रा बिजनेस करा है पिछले क्वार्टर से. इसके अंदर काफी नए बायर भी जुड़े हैं हमारे साथ. जैसे श्रीलंका के अंदर हमने 2 बायर जोड़े हैं. अभी मोरक्को के अंदर हमने 3 बायर नए जोड़े हैं. सो टू स्टार्ट new buyers, sometimes, you have to give special prices also. So our profitability generally is between 8 to 12%, our margins. So I would say we are trying to bulk up right now. And once those buyers will be settled, the profitability part also will go up with them.
Right, right. I think these were my only two questions, sir. All the best for the future.
Thank you, Ishmohit.
Thank you. We'll take the next question from the line of Deepak Pawar. Deepak, you can unmute and ask.
Yeah, hi. Good afternoon, Ankit ji, Rajeev ji. Am I audible?
Yes, you are.
So, my question is that these three new packaging units that we are coming up with in the Karnal and Gandhidham, can you give us the timeline when these will be operation?
देखिए, we started putting these plants 3 months back.
Right.
So current status right now is plants are ready. They are under trials. So whenever a new plant is set, there are a lot of teething troubles. It's a set of 14, 15 machines, and there are teething troubles. So right now the phase is of removing those teething troubles. So like my Chacha ji said, it's a matter of, let's say, 15, 20 or maximum 30 days.
Okay. So currently we have 13 packaging units. Am I right? Including the
Yes.
one, including this 13 number is including the current which are under development or excluding?
No, these are fresh 3 packing units coming up in Karnal. Those 13 are different from these ones. Also, I would
Okay.
like to add, these 3 ones which are coming up, these are much bigger than as compared to what we have. And we are coming up with fully automatic machines. So more productivity with these plants.
So if we add this 3 to the 13, what would be the total capacity that we'll have in terms of packaging? If you can
See,
give me for this.
like I said, currently we do about 400 crores worth of quarter. Our idea is to reach 500 as soon as possible. A packaging unit is able to give a turnover of 50 crore rupees in a year easily. One packaging unit.
Okay.
50 to 75 depending on the kind of packing.
Okay. So this quarter we were able to clock higher volumes, but in terms of revenue, we were not able to do well. That is because of the 10 to 15% correction in the prices, if that's what I've heard, right?
Yes, true. The prices have come down. Our volumes have gone up. Like I said, we have added new customers. And in order to get those customers, we've offered good prices, lower prices. And also it is true that market is down. I mean,
So
overall
do
the
you see
prices are down.
further correction going ahead from here, or this would be, I mean, I want your opinion. Would there will be any further correction expected?
Let me intervene. About 1,45,000 ton orders have come from Iran to the companies who work with Iran. We don't do Iran business, but it's picking up the market. And once the Iran business started, then sometimes sky is the limit, how it goes up.
So
Right.
when the prices are favorable, of course the demand is going to go up. There will be new customers who would like to, store all the raw material which is available at very low prices. The dollar is very favorable for the importer. So I think after Gulf food, things should be better.
Great. And are we going for any debt for this expansion to fund this expansion, or it's all internal accruals?
It is all internal. We have not taken any debt for this expansion. It's almost ready. All the expansion we have done.
And company has reasonable working capital right now.
Yeah, that has always been there, I guess.
Even the borrowing from HDFC Bank, which is 300 crore sanction, our availment is, as per statement I got on 10th yesterday, is 57 crore. So we have sufficient funds. No issue. A company buys always, I have told in the past also, cash discount of 2%, 2.5%.
Right. And post this upliftment of the ban, have we seen demand in the non-basmati segment also?
Actually, as Ankit has said, we have a big book of orders, and we are little slow in supply. And once this capacity will increase, that part will be over. And when basmati is going, why should we go for non-basmati unnecessarily? Basmati is the better business. That is our.
Right. Well said. Thank you. That would be all from my side.
Thank you. We'll take the next question from the chat. This question is from Dipali Kumari. Can you please provide realization of basmati rice, basmati price, domestic as well as export?
Ankit, you will answer? Or?
Hanji. So as far as export is concerned, of course, the margins are higher in exports. Domestic, because there is too much competition. Domestic market is accessible to, so many millers who are traveling locally, and there are so many brokers. It's very difficult to make money. So strictly talking margins, of course, export margins are around about 10%, 12%, 15% like that. And in domestic, making money is always a challenge.
Thank you. We'll take the next question from the line of Jatin Kumar. Jatin, you can unmute and ask. Jatin?
नमस्ते सर। नमस्ते सर, मैं आपसे सर थोड़ा कंफ्यूज था। मैं सर रनिंग फेज में हूँ, गलती हो तो कुछ बताना।
कोई बात नहीं, यू वेलकम।
सर जैसे मैं ये यंग इन्वेस्टर हूँ, तो मैं सर आपसे पूछना चाहता था कि जो हमारे कंट्री पर्सपेक्टिव से देखा जाए सर, तो अकॉर्डिंग टू सर मिनिस्ट्री डाटा, हमारा सर राइस एक्सपोर्ट 80, 85, 90, 75% बढ़ रहा है कंट्री पर्सपेक्टिव से सर। जैसे सर अपना क्या बोलते हैं सर, अक्टूबर का डाटा है सर, जैसे पिछले अक्टूबर 2023 का जो राइस एक्सपोर्ट है वो सर 85% बढ़ा है, यूएसडी 57 बिलियन से 1.05 बिलियन डॉलर। वही सर जैसे देखा जाए तो नवंबर का 85% बढ़ा है और दिसंबर का सर 64% बढ़ा है। तो सर जैसे इतना ज्यादा हाई होने के बाद सर जैसे अपनी कंपनी का कॉन्ट्रा कैसे है इतनी ग्रोथ?
आई थिंक आप बासमती और नॉन बासमती को मिक्स कर रहे हो।
सर वो जैसे ये डाटा तो सर जैसे सब मैं इन दोनों का,
क्योंकि जो बासमती का डाटा अगर आप देखेंगे वो स्टेबल है। नॉन बासमती का ऑफ कोर्स बैन हटा तो वो तो बढ़ जाएगा ना बाय 100%।
जी सर, जी सर।
सो बासमती क्योंकि स्टेबल है इसलिए हमारा बिजनेस भी स्टेबल है। रादर पिछले क्वार्टर में हमने 6000 टन एक्स्ट्रा करा है देन लास्ट क्वार्टर, और उसका
जी
रीजन
सर।
यही है कि कुछ पैकिंग यूनिट हमने जो मैन्युफैक्चरिंग के थे उनको पैकिंग पे कन्वर्ट कर दिया।
ओके सर,
और जो
ओके
ये
सर।
जो नए पैकिंग यूनिट आ रहे हैं, अगर ये हमारे पास स्टार्ट हो जाएंगे तो हमारी सेल और बढ़ जाएगी।
ओके सर। सर मेरा जो दूसरा क्वेश्चन ये था सर, जैसे हमारे जो कंपनी के सर ये ओपीएम है, जो ऑपरेटिंग प्रॉफिट मार्जिन, ये सर इतने फ्लक्चुएट कैसे होते हैं?
देखिए, राइस का बिजनेस डिमांड एंड सप्लाई का है बिजनेस। इसमें कभी आपका मार्जिन 8% रह जाता है, कभी आपका 15-12 भी हो जाता है परसेंट। कभी आपको अपना बिजनेस बढ़ाना है, नए कस्टमर लगाने के लिए आपको कभी अपना मार्जिन कम भी करना पड़ता है।
जैसे सर राइस की कीमत बढ़ेगी तो सर क्या मार्जिन भी बढ़ते हैं क्या?
Of course, if we have stock, it's a windfall gain.
अगर आपने लेट्स से 30 रुपीज के अंदर रॉ मटेरियल ले लिया और उसका प्राइस 40 रुपीज हो जाए, फिर आपका प्रॉफिट बढ़ जाएगा उसी वक्त।
ओके ओके, थैंक यू सर, थैंक यू।
मोस्ट वेलकम जतिन जी।
Thank you. We'll take the next question from the line of Praveen Sharma. Praveen, you can unmute and go ahead.
हेलो। Am I audible?
Yes.
Yeah, hi. Good afternoon. Sir, I have two questions basically. What is the average cost of the inventory which we are holding, and what is the prevailing price right now?
देखिए, द एवरेज जो आप पूछ रहे हैं उसमें तो जो सबसे एक्सपेंसिव चावल है वो भी आ जाएगा और जो सबसे सस्ता चावल है वो भी आ जाएगा.
No, my point of understanding was कि we have done some mark to market for the on the December quarter. तो अभी उससे नीचे चला गया है या अभी prevailing prices are higher than?
Yes.
I could not understand what are you trying to ask. Chacha, please. हाँ जी.
Put his question. Actually, you see, ये इसको बैकड्रॉप से देखना पड़ेगा कि लास्ट ईयर जो prices थे, they were very, very high. And when this new season came, the quality of the very good this year. But maybe there was a backlog and this Iran was not responding much. Prices came down around 10 to 15% prices come. When the prices are lower and the quality of the product is good, so obviously that was the chance to procure. So
Correct.
good procurement, okay, and simultaneously we sold also. Simultaneously we sold also because the orders are there. But recently there was again some kind of blockages in Iran. Some shipments were held there. So the prices again fall. And this factored into our pricing, because our valuation, because we will work totally meticulously that everything is calculated correctly. And secondly, in the business, when new customers come, you have to give more competitive prices. If he's buying from somewhere, say $10, so we have to offer 9 or 9.50. This is how the business goes. So the prices have come down, but recently the Iran is open and 1,45,000 ton orders have been signed and shipments will soon take place. The market has gone up by 2-3 rupees a kg in last week time. So let's see what happens. It's a business of volatile product. Commodities are volatile. So
But
very separate market. We are in 94 countries now, and new customers are coming up in each and every country. And the company's reputation is such, people don't hesitate to send us advance $10,000, $20,000, whatever, or $100,000. So the business is, I mean, it's well controlled and in the system.
So if somebody procures right now, if we go to the prices are better than not better means higher than what we did procurement during, say, after the season, after the crop. Situation is improved.
Please understand, there are certain varieties which can be bought only during the month of September, October, November. Even if their prices is low right now, it is impossible to procure them as of now.
Product sometimes you don't get the quality which you get in the season. It's with all agro producers. If you see vegetables, these days the seasonal vegetables like carrots, gobis, these are coming. They're so fresh and so sweet, so good taste. And after 6 months, when they will come out of the cold store, it will be altogether different. That I'm giving the parallel because it's an agro produce. So
the buyer sir knows ki they don't come back to us with this monthly or weekly fluctuations. We are able to sell them the quality products at the price which we wanted to sell, or apart from those like Sri Lanka where there is a promotional discount. Normally we have to vary prices depending on the market situation, or the customers are such, because we sell in small quantities to large number of customers in several 94 countries.
Yeah, that is the model, because if I want to sell large quantities, I can do it in 1 hour, sell to somebody in Saudi or Iran. Iran is a bad market with the payment doesn't come. Saudi is good market, I can sell. But profitable will be nothing. maybe 1%, and if there is a volatility in the foreign exchange, I might be losing also. So our model of business is absolutely, many places it protects us. We get good prices also with the smaller consignment in faraway destinations. So secondly, if the customer gets a good quality, then he doesn't deviate from one from us. This is how it is doing.
Okay.
Yeah.
And sir, my next question is on the currency itself, like, recent bout of depreciation of the rupee. So we are doing forwards, and if so, means in the last quarter, was there any M2 and mark to market which is there in the other expense?
There is
And currently, how much is what is the situation right now? Because it has further depreciated from 31st December to now.
your company has not even a single dollar hedged. We are
No,
open. We knew that it is going to weaken.
very good.
So the company is gaining on that.
Great. So, whatever is the depreciation should, we should be able to, it should flow to the bottom line more, apart from the variation of discount which we are giving. So that's excellent. And sir, my last question is, the other expenses have increased. So, both year on year as well as quarter on quarter. So what are the factors in that? If you can just elaborate that.
The quantitative business has gone up, irrespective
Okay.
of selling market price. So this 22% increase in this quarter of volume. So ocean freights and other expenses will be there.
And what is the situation on freight, sir? Like, it has normalized?
Ankit, can you explain? Yeah, you selling and watching every day.
No, see, 6,000 tons, the volume has gone up. So, of course, we have to pay for the freight, and expense is going to go up. As far as freights are concerned, that is also volatile. Sometimes it goes up, sometimes it comes down. So certain ports we were paying, let's say $500, now we are paying $2,400.
So the freight situation, which was, earlier very, very, the prices were high, they have normalized or they remain same and they are stable?
See, I would say they have not normalized. That is what I would say. They are fluctuative. They come down, they go up, but not normalized.
Okay. And our most of the bill, the orders, they are FOB or CIF?
See, it depends from
The freight
customer to
is.
customer. Where we feel it is going to get extremely volatile, we prefer to do FOB business. Certain sectors we do FOB, certain we do CIF. Safe ones, of course, we try to do CIF. And wherever we feel there is too much volatility, we do FOB deal. And the buyer is charged the freight on the spot when the goods are ready.
I mean, shipment is finally CIF because we sell FOB and then tell that this is the ocean freight. Give us acceptability. And we add to price and ship because we have to cover our risk till destination.
And sir, my last question is, this scenario wherein the prices, off-season prices are falling further from, the crop season, is it a normal scenario? This, or this is like one-off we are seeing, this year something unusual has happened and hence the pricing, in the off-season is lower than the crop season. Thank you.
This is simply the economics laws there because Iran didn't came. It's one of the biggest market. When one market is not buying, the others also watch. It's the psychology. When the prices go down, people keep on watching. Maybe they will go further, down. So once they start going up, the way it has happened in last week, the prices are up because the Iran demand has come. So let's see what happens next.
Okay. Thank you, sir. All the best. Good luck.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. We'll take the next question from the line of Anand Mundra. Anand, you can go ahead, please.
गुड मॉर्निंग सर, गुड आफ्टरनून नाउ सर। मेरे को थोड़ा बिजनेस मॉडल समझना था। जो अपन एक्सपोर्ट करते हैं, हमारे ब्रांड में करते हैं, सो इट्स और ये एक्चुअली सामने वाले का ब्रांड होता है सर, ये समझना था सबसे पहले।
We always, it's our endeavor to export in our own brand. Our company is already exporting in around 39, 40 countries in our own brand. And some part of the world where some regions I don't want to disclose publicly, we are doing very large business, branded business at a high price. So, but we are one of the largest private label packer from India. It's not an easy job. It's very difficult work. It's not everybody's cake to cut. So we are doing very hard work and packing the private label of 1, 5, 10, 20 kg for the customer. And that is again a good business because when the customer is satisfied, he doesn't run from here to there. Though he has a possibility to go divas because of the private label, which in branded is not possible. And but once you do good, the brand, he builds his own brand and doesn't take this. I have not seen in 98% cases, it's always customers are sticking.
तो सर क्या क्या स्प्लिट है सर ब्रांड में और प्राइवेट लेवल में जो अपन सेल करते हैं, एक्सपोर्ट करते हैं?
प्रॉफिटेबिलिटी
नहीं, रेवेन्यू का स्प्लिट सर।
रेवेन्यू तो प्राइवेट लेवल पे ही है मेनली।
मेनली प्राइवेट लेवल का रेवेन्यू है क्या 40 कंट्रीज में?
या
तो ब्रांड का कितना परसेंटेज होगा सर?
ब्रांड कोई अंकित 15% होगा।
एंड दोनों के प्राइस रियलाइजेशन में कितना डिफरेंस है सर?
डिपेंड करता है, दोनों जगह ही पैसे मिलते हैं। कभी प्राइवेट लेवल भी कई जगह बहुत ज्यादा पैसे दे रहे हैं अच्छी क्वालिटी पे, ब्रांड एक अपने आप चल रहा है, वो भी ठीक है।
एंड सर अपने को इन्वेंट्री लॉसेस भी होते हैं क्या सर? अगर प्राइसेस गिर जाते हैं तो जो 31 मार्च को या क्वार्टर एंड में जो इन्वेंट्री का वैल्यूएशन होता है उसमें भी लॉसेस आते हैं बहुत बार?
अगर प्राइसेस नीचे आते हैं, इट हैज हैपेंड आल्सो इन दिस क्वार्टर एंड वी हैव टू अप्लाई मार्केट प्राइसेस।
Okay,
maybe we know they have gone up again. Once the Iran buying came, they have shot up again.
तो कितने 31 दिसंबर से अभी तक कितने प्राइस ऊपर हो गए सर?
अभी ये ईरान की बाइंग आई है ना, तो समझो 2-3 रुपए किलो तो ऊपर गया।
देखिए राइस बिजनेस के अंदर इट इज नॉट लाइक स्टॉक मार्केट, आप लेने जाओगे आपको मिल जाएगा, ऐसा नहीं है। जब प्राइस ऊपर जाता है आपको मिलेगा ही नहीं, वो 1 से सीधा 10 पे ही खुलेगा, बीच में कुछ भी नहीं मिलेगा किसी को भी। जिसके पास स्टॉक है वही इसको एंजॉय करेगा बाद में।
फुल करेक्ट।
अंडरस्टूड। एंड सर जो आपने प्राइस वेरिएशन देखा है वो प्राइवेट लेवल में ज्यादा है एज कंपेयर टू ब्रांडेड?
वो तो हम आई मीन लूज पैकिंग होता है ना, 50 kg पैकिंग में और 1 टन पैकिंग में भी स्टॉक, तो वो तो राइस का प्राइस लगाते हैं।
थैंक यू सर। और सर अपने जो कंपटीशन में पाकिस्तान या बांग्लादेश या अदर कंट्रीज हैं उनसे अपना रियलाइजेशन ज़्यादा हो जाता है या बराबर ही रहता है सर?
देखो, पाकिस्तान इज द ओनली कंपटीटर बिकॉज जॉइंटली विद पाकिस्तान बासमती हैज मोनोपोली, क्योंकि पार्ट तो वही है ना हमारा, अस्तवाइल पंजाब है वो टी पार्टीशन वाला जहाँ बासमती उगता है। उनके पास क्रॉप काफी कम है, हमारे से शायद 20-25% भी है। सो दे हैव गुड राइस, क्यों कहें किसी को। सो competition also sometimes come क्योंकि their rupee is very weak, तो डॉलर टर्म्स में कुछ कस्टमर को उधर से भी मिलता है, इधर भी मिलता है, बोथ साइड्स को।
अंडरस्टूड सर, थैंक यू सर, थैंक्स अ लॉट सर।
Thank you. We'll take the next question from the line of Prashant. Prashant, you can unmute and ask.
Hello, good morning, sir. I just have three questions. I'm relatively new to this company as an investor. Three questions. First is जो नया plans हमारा शुरू किया है in Karnal, like we were talking in the last quarter also, like 400 crores revenue per quarter को 500 लेके जाने के लिए, that will help. Just wanted to see once the plans come in, will we be functioning at full capacity or थोड़ा ramp up period लगेगा by the time it functions at full capacity? That is question number one. Question number two is, we've been mentioning in this call also about Iran orders coming in. I think 2-3 quarters back we were mentioning that Iran से इसीलिए नहीं लेते हैं क्योंकि receivables का काफी problem होता है. So do we expect our receivables to go up when orders from Iran start kicking in for the company? That is question number two from my side. So yeah, just these two.
First, I will answer your question number 2, Iran. Regarding Iran, our company is not exporting to Iran since inception. We don't do. We did little about 20 years when it opened through UCO Bank. We did 2 shipments of 3, 4, 5, 5, 6 crore, and thereafter we stopped Iran business. And that is a very wise decision of the company. Anyone who is doing what you said is absolutely right. The payment is not coming. It is delayed. But those who are doing, they have no other choice. They have not built a business in other markets. They are selling. It has happened last week. I already told 1,45,000 firm orders have come in the market. We don't do that. So what was
the 145,000 tons rice, the Iran tender. On the tender, it is clearly mentioned payment terms is after 90 days credit. And it can stretch up to 180 days, 270 days. There is nothing,
you never know. They have no commitment. And this is GTC government company. GTC है ना कित सारे order?
I'm not sure it is GTC, but it is one of the government companies.
Government company. And what was your first question? Existing units?
He was asking the new units, once all the teething troubles are out, they function at their they function at their full efficiency, full capacity.
Got it. So that's helpful to know. I think
So
one more.
the Prashantji, the point is that whenever an order comes, it should be delivered on time. It should be packed on time. It should be dispatched on time. There should be no delay. I don't mind running a plant on 60% efficiency, but when the plant runs, it runs on full efficiency of that day.
Got it. And there is no reason for us to not run on full efficiency, I'm guessing, given we have a solid order book packed remaining.
See, the point is, if you have an order, it should leave the factory on time. That's all. Let's say if I have a machine, it is running 15 days out of 30 at its full efficiency. I would like that. I would either run my machine at 100% efficiency or I keep it closed.
Correct. Got it.
So that my shipments are on time, my dispatches are on time. That is what we are trying to build.
Makes sense. One last question, if I may. So it's just on a slightly longer term perspective, say, Bhushan sir. So, like some of your other competitors, are we having any plans to enter, say, packaged foods business, ready to cook, ready to eat snacks, and some of these areas which are relatively newer in the industry, but potentially with higher margins?
वो क्विक कुकिंग पापा तेरे कर रहे थे मुझे तो वो क्या स्टेटस है?
Yeah, I think the management has also mentioned it in one of the earnings calls, I think 2 to 3 quarters back, that it is definitely in the long-term agenda.
Yes, it is definitely there in the agenda because it is the same customer which are buying rice from us. They are the same customers which import ready to eat. So currently we are focusing on expanding these 4 packing units. Once they are normalized, let us see in the future. We start with ready to eat.
विजय और अपना क्विक कुकिंग पे वर्क कर रहे हैं. See what happened with that? What stage has come?
So we've come up with a new kind of rice. We've shared samples with you, and we are aging it naturally also. I think by June or July that rice will be available.
Yeah.
That is not quick. I mean, that is not a quick cooking rice. It's a special kind of rice.
Excellent rice. I have checked the sample and compared and went for the test panel also, taste panel. अंकित वो क्विक कुकिंग वाला क्वेश्चन जो है वो
जैसे क्विक कुकिंग, अगर हम स्ट्रिक्टली क्विक कुकिंग की बात करें तो प्रोडक्ट तो रेडी है, उसकी अभी प्लानिंग इज व्हाट इज नॉट रेडी, इसको कैसे लॉन्च करना है और कहाँ लॉन्च करना है, दैट इज द करंट स्टेटस।
इसके ऊपर देखते हैं, कोई प्रॉपर बंदा देखते हैं।
Okay, thank you, sir. All the best.
Thank you, Prashant.
Thank you. We'll take the next question from the chat. This question is from Nachiket Kale. Can you please confirm if the revenue split between the branded sales and non-branded sales is 15 and 85%?
Approx.
Thank you, sir. We'll take the next question from the line of Navneet. Navneet, you can unmute and ask.
Hello, Rajiv ji. Hi, Ankit. I want to check what was the amount of inventory loss that we had in this quarter?
Actually, truly speaking, it's a notional loss and again notional profit. Because at the point of valuation, we strictly take the market price.
I understand that, but I just wanted to understand the amount.
Fair realization amount. Maybe of 10-15% of the inventory maximum.
10-15% of the inventory. So,
नवनीत जी, मैं ना पहले कुछ आपको बताना चाहता हूँ। देखो, the stock we are sitting on right now, that stock is available only in the month of September, October. It is not available after that.
Okay.
For example, I'm sitting on 15,000 tons of that stock. आज अगर मैं वो 15,000 tons लेना चाहूँ, नहीं मिलेगा आज।
समझ गया मैं।
1,500 टन भी नहीं मिलेगा आज।
Okay.
ठीक है? So price जिस पे enter करा, that price went up. और अभी वो कुछ डाउन इस वक्त आई हुई है।
हाँ जी।
So this is the current scenario of the situation.
Okay, so that amount is approximately 15 to 17 crores, 10% of the inventory. Do I get it correct?
I'm not sure about the exact value. My चाचा जी can tell you better. I'm just giving you an idea कि अगर वो चावल ना हो हमारे अंदर तो हम तो function ही नहीं कर सकते. We cannot sell. क्योंकि
मैं समझ गया वो.
हाँ.
I understand that. I was just curious about the amount because it's been a volatile market for the paddy prices or the basmati prices.
Actually, आपको मैं re-explain कर देता हूँ कि the company has stock of around 500 plus December end, 500, 15 crore approx. तो कुछ portion 15 to 20% ऐसा है जिसमें the prices went down and the price we bought at very good prices and the prices went down. 10-15% नीचे गया तो 5-6 करोड़ लेफ्ट राइट हुआ और क्या है।
और नवनीत जी, अगर लेट्स से थोड़ा बहुत मार्केट नीचे भी चले गया, इसका मतलब ये थोड़ी है कि हमने उसको सस्ता बेच देना है। हम तो महंगा ही बेचेंगे।
No, I understand. मतलब most of the times I think it will reverse in the next quarter, especially in your kind of business model जहाँ आप inventory risk इतना नहीं लेते हो।
मतलब आप मुझे अगर पास्ट में भी ले जाओगे ना वापस, मुझे पता है कि it is going to let's say fall little bit. I still have to buy the same and keep it because I don't have any choice because it is not available now.
Right. Right. And your selling price is mostly defined on your buying price, right? Or on the current market price. Generally, आप लोग inventory risk नहीं लेते हो, inventory pricing risk is what I understand.
ये ना डिपेंड करता है आप किसको बेच रहे हो। कुछ कस्टमर्स हैं जो बाइंग प्राइस से रिलेशन में आते हैं।
अच्छा।
क्योंकि उनकी जो प्रोसेसिंग है वो स्पेशल है। उनको चावल ही वो पसंद आएगा जो आपने बाइंग प्राइस पे उस वक्त खरीदा हुआ है।
हाँ जी।
और कुछ कस्टमर हैं जो मार्केट प्राइस से चलते हैं। आज अगर आप डील करोगे तो वो आपको मार्केट प्राइस दिखाएंगे जरूर कि आज का मार्केट ये है।
हाँ जी।
बट ये है कि क्योंकि कस्टमर के सॉरी देखिए कंपनी के 90 कंट्रीज के अंदर छोटे छोटे बहुत सारे कस्टमर्स हैं। मैं आपको एग्जांपल देता हूँ, हमने मोरक्को को थोड़ा सीरियसली लेना शुरू करा है तो मोरक्को के अंदर ही हमारी कंपनी के 6 से 7 बायर हैं इस वक्त। और कोई बड़े बायर नहीं है, छोटे छोटे बायर हैं। कोई 2 कंटेनर लेगा महीने का, कोई 1 कंटेनर लेगा। तो ऐसा छोटा बायर क्या इतना नेगोशिएट भी करेगा प्राइस के ऊपर। उसको अपनी पैकिंग और उसको अपनी डिलीवरी टाइम पे मिल जाए, वो उसमें ही बहुत ग्रेटफुल होगा।
Okay. As a company, normally falling prices is good for us or rising prices is good for us? मतलब ज्यादा इन्वेंट्री रिस्क तो हम लेते नहीं है, बट
देखिए, जो हमारा मॉडल है उसमें अगर प्राइसेस नीचे जाते हैं तो वी मेक मोर मनी, और
राइट,
प्राइसेस ऊपर जाते हैं तो वी स्टिल मेक मनी, बट देन अदर स्टार्ट टू मेक मोर मनी हु आर मोर स्पेकुलेटिव।
हाँ जी, समझ गया मैं।
क्योंकि at the point of procurement, if the prices are lower, that is always regarded as the best season.
समझ गए। सो अंकित, with respect to the December quarter versus the previous year's December quarter, our margins have fallen despite the prices being on a lower trajectory. So I was just trying to make sense of lower prices is beneficial for us. However, our margins have fallen this year.
देखिए, लास्ट क्वार्टर में ना कुछ नए बायर्स को हमने ऐड करा है, तो उनको ऐड करने के चक्कर में कुछ मार्जिन्स पे हमने खुद ही सैक्रिफाइस करा कि वो स्टार्ट हो जाए।
अच्छा,
Actually, this business is volatility is there in the this commodity business. Sometime windfall gains come, and that was the period. That year was. You never know when that part again comes.
okay.
तो आई विल नवनीत जी, आई विल गिव यू एन एग्जांपल। हमारे कस्टमर हैं जो इस वक्त लेट्स से पर मंथ 100 टन राइस लेते हैं सिंगापुर के अंदर। जब उनको स्टार्ट करा था, ही स्टार्टेड विद हाफ अ कंटेनर। जब स्टार्ट करा था तो उन्होंने कुछ भी नहीं मार्जिन दिया था। आज वो 100 टन ले लेते हैं, उसमें मार्जिन भी बहुत अच्छा दे देते हैं। तो ये तो हम ट्राई करेंगे, नए कस्टमर लगाएंगे, कुछ उनको शायद कॉम्प्रोमाइज करके करें, तभी आगे बढ़ पाएंगे।
समझ गया मैं। करेंसी रिस्क, वी आर ओपन फॉर अबाउट अ मंथ एंड हाफ, राइट? हमारे जो रिसीवेबल्स है 1 से 1.5 महीने के होते हैं ना, मतलब दैट्स अ रिस्क फॉर करेंसी।
देखिए, करेंसी तो वीक ही हो रही है,
हाँ,
और हमारे पैसे जो है 1.5 मंथ में सारे आ ही जाते हैं।
so it's a 1.5 month risk that we are cognizant, we are.
So, but the thing is, currency is getting only weaker and weaker. And आज अगर let's say डॉलर 87.50 87.70 तक पहुंच गया था, हम तो आज भी अपनी जो सेल करते हैं 86.50 86.75 ऐसे लेके करते हैं।
अच्छा, ओके,
हम तो ऐसे ऊपर लेते भी नहीं है। We always take 1 rupee less than what the market price is.
अंडरस्टूड।
But my experience with the foreign exchange is concerned for last around 30 years now. Out of 8 out of 10 times, the rupee goes weaker. And since the start of the business, there is colossal change. For just 2 periods, 1 or 2 periods in a year or once in a while, forward hedging जो है, that can save you also, that can hit you so badly कि पता ही नहीं चलेगा. What we do is we are totally open in this particular year. Not even a single dollar hedged. Yes, as Ankit said, at the point of selling, I tell them to factor at least 2 rupees lower than the 1.5, depending upon your area of working or customer. Quote the price accordingly, then whatever comes is better than our calculated profit in any case. And in this year, it is bonanza.
So target is कि हम 2000 करोड़ का टर्नओवर अचीव करें, रेवेन्यू अचीव करें सबसे पहले। और अगर हम 2000 करोड़ का रेवेन्यू अचीव कर लेते हैं, प्रॉफिटेबिलिटी अपने आप बढ़िया आ जाएगी हमारी।
समझ गया। थैंक यू अंकित, थैंक यू राजीव जी, ऑल द बेस्ट।
Thank you, Navneet ji.
Thank you. We'll take the next question from the line of Ishmohit Arora. Ishmohit, you can unmute and ask.
Thank you for the opportunity again, sir. सर मेरा क्वेश्चन था कि आई थिंक मैंने आपकी लास्ट 2 कॉन्फ्रेंस कॉल्स भी अटेंड करी थी, तो उसमें हम कह रहे थे डिमांड हम लोगों की काफ़ी अच्छी है एंड हम लोग ऑलरेडी काफ़ी हाई यूटिलाइजेशन पे चल रहे हैं एंड अभी हमारी 3 पैकेजिंग लाइंस आ रही हैं। तो जस्ट सर क्वेश्चन 2-3 ईयर पर्सपेक्टिव से था, तो इसके बाद भी हमने कोई केपेक्स या पैकेजिंग यूनिट्स प्लान कर रखे हैं हमारे, कुछ मतलब ड्राइंग बोर्ड पे चल रहे हैं अभी, क्या क्या थॉट प्रोसेस है हमारा?
Right now, Joe, whatever has been said, that is what we want to accomplish first. Then we'll see what happens in the future, what kind of demands come. तो मैटर करें।
जैसे इस मोहित जी, पहले ये 3-4 प्लांट, जो 4 प्लांट नए लगे हैं, पहले ये अपनी सही एफिशिएंसी पे पहुंच जाएं, और अगर फिर भी जो डिमांड है वो नहीं हम मीट कर पाएंगे तो फिर और लगा देंगे 2-3 प्लांट्स। 3 महीने में प्लांट लग जाता है।
कोई कैपेक्स कॉस्ट ज्यादा नहीं इसकी।
कैपेक्स बहुत ज्यादा है नहीं।
राइट। ठीक है सर, थैंक यू। बस यही लास्ट क्वेश्चन था सर, थैंक यू।
Nikhil Joseph.
Thank you. We'll take the next question from the line of Nikhil Joseph. Nikhil, you can unmute and ask.
Yes, sir. Hi. Thank you for taking my question and thank you for addressing us so frequently. I had a larger question in terms of, say, market opportunity. What is the total market size that you see for us? And also, what is the market share that we are having today and that we aim to have? And just in context with that, you also mentioned that, plant jaldi lag jata hai, like for example, 3 months mein. So will that not attract competition? And, what is your view on that? That's it from my end. Thank you.
Ankit, you're going to speak?
हाँ जी। सो इंडिया का बासमती का एक्सपोर्ट अराउंड 4 मिलियन टन्स का होता है। जो हाईली प्रॉफिटेबल लुक्रेटिव मार्केट्स हैं वो एटलीस्ट 1 मिलियन टन्स की तो है। तो अभी तो हम सिर्फ 15% ही फ्रूट एंजॉय कर रहे हैं। सो देयर इज स्टिल लॉट ऑफ स्कोप एज फार एज एक्सपेंशन इज कंसर्न। सेकेंडली, जो आप कह रहे हैं कि प्लांट 3 महीने में लग जाता है, दैट कैन अट्रैक्ट कंपटीशन। तो प्लांट मतलब हम लोगों को, मतलब मेरी कंपनी को ये कम से कम 50 साल का एक्सपीरियंस है, इसलिए मैं आपको 3 मंथ्स कह रहा हूँ। इसलिए कह रहा हूँ कि ये मतलब कम पैसों में लग जाता है। अगर कोई कॉम्पिटिटर है शायद वो इसको इतनी जल्दी और कम पैसों में ना लगा पाए। It is coming through a lot of experience and a lot of internal tech that I'm sharing this with you.
Got it, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Since that was the last question for the day, I will now hand over the call to Vinay sir. Vinay sir, over to you.
Thanks. So I would like to invite the management to give any closing comment before we end this call.
Ankit, go for the closing, please.
My closing comment should be only that last quarter, our sales have gone up by 6,000 tons. For me, that is remarkable because we've added, I think, 6 or 10 new customers. And हमारे जो plants हैं, 4 नए प्लांट जो आ रहे हैं, वो एक बार स्टार्ट हो जाए, उसके बाद हमारी जो डिलीवरी है वो और ज़्यादा टाइम पे होनी शुरू हो जाएगी। क्वालिटी का कोई ऐसा इशू नहीं है हमें। So on time delivery is the thing we want to improvise on, and let us see what happens. It is like a car which is driving itself with its lights on, और जितना उसको दिख रहा है उतनी स्पीड पे वो चल रही है। अब आगे देखते हैं और क्या क्या दिखता है हमारे को। नेक्स्ट क्वार्टर में और ज्यादा बेटर आएगी क्लैरिटी।
Sure, sir. So
Was I
that brings us.
audible?
Yeah, there was a slight interruption towards the end, but I think we could hear the end part of the comment. So that brings us to the end of today's conference call. Thank you to the management team for joining us on the call. And thank you to all the participants for giving us their time. This brings us to the end of today's conference call. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much to all. Have a good day.
Thank you.